Hi, boys and girls. My name is Miss Arpino, and I'm the kindergarten teacher for the remote school. The story that I'll be reading to you tonight is called Bug Soup. Bug Soup is a fun book about Mrs. Hoop. She's in charge of making all the food for the zoo, but she has a big problem. She can't seem to find her soup list. Will you be able to help me and try to figure out which soup belongs to which animal? Let's enjoy the story of Bug Soup. Bug Soup by Vince Cleghorne. What soups do these animals eat? As you read this book, look at each soup's ingredients and guess which animal eats the pot of soup. Then turn the page to get the answer. Have fun! Meet Mrs. Hoop. She makes the soups for all the animals at her local zoo. Today, Mrs. Hoop was asked to make a whole bunch of different soups. But on her way to the zoo, she lost her soup list. Now, Mrs. Hoop doesn't know which animals the soups are for. Can you help Mrs. Soup by working out the clues? Who at the zoo eats bug soup? His home is made from silk. He has 8 long legs for climbing walls. He catches his dinner in his silky web. This bug soup is for Spider. The spider eats bug soup. Who at the zoo eats fish soup? She washes her face with her paws. She purrs when she's happy. She makes a meow sound when she's hungry. This fish soup is for Cat. The cat eats fish soup. Who at the zoo eats lizard soup? She flies across the moonlit sky. She can twist her head around to face backwards. She makes a hooting or a twit-twoo sound. The lizard soup is for Owl. The owl eats lizard soup. Who at the zoo eats leaf soup? She picks fresh leaves from the highest branches. She has a very long neck. She is the tallest animal in the world. This leaf soup is for Giraffe. The giraffe eats leaf soup. Who at the zoo eats egg soup? He has a long and scaly body. He slithers along the forest floor or the desert sand. He hisses and sometimes rattles when he's surprised. This egg soup is for Snake. The snake eats egg soup. Who at the zoo eats bone soup? He rolls on his back when he's playing. He wags his tail when he's happy. He sometimes barks at strangers. This bone soup is for Dog. The dog eats bone soup. Who at the zoo eats twig soup? He rolls in the sticky mud to keep cool. He trumpets loudly when he's surprised. He lifts heavy objects with his long gray trunk. This twig soup is for Elephant. The elephant eats twig soup. Who at the zoo eats mollusk soup? He has giant tusks for climbing out of the water. His mustache helps him search the seabed for food. He claps loudly with his flippers. The mollusk soup is for Walrus. The walrus eats mollusk soup. Who at the zoo eats carrot soup? She hops around green meadows with her friends. Her long ears stand up when she listens. She has a soft, white, fluffy tail. This carrot soup is for Rabbit. The rabbit eats carrot soup. Who at the zoo eats scorpion soup? He makes his home in the hot desert. He lives in underground tunnels called burrows. He stands up on his hind legs when keeping guard. This scorpion soup is for Meerkat. The meerkat eats scorpion soup. Who at the zoo eats banana soup? He has feet that look like hands. He can hang from a branch by his tail. He chatters as he swings from tree to tree. This banana soup is for Monkey. The monkey eats banana soup. Who at the zoo eats chicken soup? Her home is an underground den. She catches food for her little cubs. Her warm fur is orange or red. This chicken soup is for fox? The fox eats chicken soup. Who at the zoo eats tomato soup? She makes lots of different soups. She lost her soup list and didn't know what to do. You helped her match the animals with their soup. This tomato soup is for Mrs. Hoop. Mrs. Hoop eats tomato soup, and she would like to thank you for being so very helpful. I hope you enjoyed reading with Mrs. Hoop and Miss Arpino. I hope you have a great night and happy reading.